Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back at it here. This was the deck I used all of last season and had some really good success. We have the Vine spell, which is still really solid. Executioner is going to be your main source of air defense. Obviously you have the Vine spell plus Prince, recruits, you have the Bandit as well. So all in all, just a lot of solid options for you in case you need to defend against air and you gave up your Executioner. So all in all, pretty solid defense from our opponent right there. I'm just gonna hang out here for a second, see what he does. If nothing else, you can always cycle the Giant Snowball. I think this is going to be Expo just by looking at the, Tesla. Yeah, there's that Expo. He's got the archers, he's got the Ice Spirit, so all of that basically tells me it's going to be Expo. We'll go with the Barbarian here. Look at that, taking out the Ice Spirit. So really nice. Bandit, oh, he's going to get the Knight down just in time right there. Let's go Ram Rider here, though, and see if we can maybe continue applying some pressure. We'll hit him with the Giant Snowball here. That should clean up the archers for the most part. And yeah, that's going to be a really solid connection. And he opted to go for the 1 Elixir Skeletons. So all in all, pretty solid stuff so far. We have the Vine spell if we need to reset that Expo. We just have to make sure, it has the most health or top 3. But all in all, not too bad start. We can go with the Bandit here. I think this deck is still going to be really solid this season. I don't quite feel like Expo is, or the Evil Skeleton Army is as lethal as we initially thought, or maybe people just haven't had the chance to really get used to it yet. But all in all, I think this deck, even against Evil Skeleton Army, should still do really well. So I'm going to slow roll the recruits here in the back. Obviously, if he continues to give us Vines value on an Expo, we're going to take that every day of the week. I'm going to do this here. I figured he would try something like that. It should lock on to the recruits first. Then I'm going to hit him with the Vine spell. And then, alright, we get the Evil Knight out of him on defense, which is really nice. And as long as we're able to force his Fireball on defense and not on offense, on our tower aka, then I feel pretty good. Vine spell will obviously slowly chip him down. Obviously, if we can get the Giant Snowball, we definitely will do that as well. I'm going to go with the Executioner here. So I'm going to apply a little bit of split lane pressure. We're in the lead here. So the whole thing now is like not to waste it is our entire goal right now. So Bandit will get on top of the Expo. Executioner will clean that up. And we'll just slow roll the recruits yet again in the back. We'll go recruits here. That should take the hit from that Evil Archer right there. And yeah, I think our opponent's just playing real careful here, which makes sense. Let's go Bandit though. That should get right on top of the archers. Yeah, we get on top of that Expo, which is gonna be nice. Let's see what he does here. We can hit him with the Vine spell, I think. We'll just cycle Vines. Oh, we get one of the archers too. Plus the Ram Rider gets on tower. Really nice stuff. He's gonna have to play a little bit of offense. He's really just trying to turtle up. And I don't think it's working all that well. Let's go Bandit here. Let's wait and wait. We can go Barbarian right now. Alright, I was really just waiting to see if he would drop 1 Elixir Skeletons or the Ice Spirit. But looks like that's not even going to be that much of a problem. Let's see. I think Ram Rider should get a connection though, which is really nice. Now we can get our recruits going. We'll just wait a little bit and we'll go with the Bandit. One of the benefits of rocking Bandit is that the Bandit really is a massive threat to your opponent, and all it costs is 3 Elixir. So we're gonna go for the Prince here. Executioner almost gets that lineup, guys. Oh, and now it does. And it gets one more hit, and that's going to wrap things up. Evil Executioner is absolutely MVP. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another. All right, next match here. Keeping things rolling. And our opponent's got Dagger Duchess, which is going to be a really nice thing to see, especially since we have the recruits. Obviously, you're going to try and get your recruits down first and kind of have that as like a way to slowly damage or chip the amount of daggers that your opponent's got, and then just basically use that to your advantage. So I'm going to go with the Ram Rider here, because that's going to give us a King Tower activation, which I'll take any day of the week just to get, and I'll take a little bit of damage, but having that King Tower activation is going to be massive. Our opponent's going to go for Mega Knight. Alright, so I think we're going to go Executioner here. Yeah, that's going to be a really good one, because that should hit the... Oh, it didn't hit the Firecracker, but we got the King Tower as well on top of things. So let's go Barb Barrel here. We'll keep applying some pressure on this right side. He's got Goblin Gang, so I figured he's probably going to drop that. Yeah, he finally drops it. A little bit late, but I guess better late than never. Let's go Giant Snowball. Ooh, we get the bats too. And that's going to give us 3 hits with the Prince. Oh my gosh. That was a really, really nice, you know, sequence of events there for us. So we're going to keep pressuring that right side, but as with anything else that I typically rock, you know, keeping up the pressure on the other side is also going to be pretty paramount. Let's do this here. Should be able to get on top of the Dark Goblin first. And then with the help of the King Tower, really, we're not that threatened. The Ram Rider makes it all the way through. And now we are in a really good spot with that tower only at 770. One thing to keep in mind is you don't have a big spell to chip out your opponent. You really have to start working them down. So I'm going to start with the Vines here. It's 110. I feel like we're up a little bit on Elixir, and I'm going to take that any day of the week. Let's go Barb Barrel here. And I'm just going to go with the Giant Snowball. Ooh, we got one of the bats. Let's go Evil Executioner. Should be really nice because we're going to clean up the Dark Goblin too. Oh my gosh, he just gave us so much value there. Let's go Bandit here. He's going to go for Musketeer. I didn't realize he had Musketeer. But we're going to get an Axe Throw from that. Oh my gosh, I don't think he was expecting that in the slightest. Let's do this here. We can go with the Evil Giant Snowball as well. And that's going to put us in a really good spot. Bandit walks away and then helps clean up that Firecracker once it's in range. And that right there, guys, is going to be an absolute clinic we just put on. Let's go Ram Rider here. It's going to clean things up really nicely for us. We'll just go Executioner. I'm not all that worried about it. But yeah, really, really solid stuff. Absolutely dominated this deck. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Up against another Dagger Duchess. So we'll drop him some good luck. Let's go Barb Barrel here. And we'll clean that up pretty nicely. We're not really banking on that Barb getting to the tower anyways. So I'm just going to wait and see. We'll go with the Executioner. As I mentioned before, you know, even in previous videos, Executioner is your main source of air defense, but because you have the Vine spell and Prince or Bandit, there's ways for you to defend stuff like Balloon without it, so just keep that in mind. Let's go with the Giant Snowball here. Prince is going to do a good job here because it'll clean up the barbs pretty nicely, and we'll have a bit of a split lane pressure going on right now. So yeah, he's going to have to respond to that Executioner, I think. And he does a little late, but that's fine because we'll take some damage on this left side. I'm going to go Ram Rider here. It's a great way to defend so many things, including the Night Witch and the Valkyrie, which he's got both. So we're going to get really, really solid amounts of damage there. Okay, I'm going to go with the Evil Executioner since he gave us that gift. That's basically a gift there. Because that's going to knock everything back and clean up the barbs from the Battle Ram as well. Evil Executioner, guys, is probably one of the best cards overall cards in general, I would say. Let's hit him with the Vine spell. Probably should have done it a little bit sooner, but still going to be okay here. Hopefully we get... Okay, we don't get it on top of the Executioner, but we can go Barb Barrel here. Clean up the Spear Goblins, pop up on the back of the Executioner to clean that up, and yeah, we're in a pretty good spot here. Let's go Ram Rider now. See what else he's got. He's got E-Barbs. Okay, I was not expecting that, guys, and he played it just well enough to be able to pull that off. So well played on his end. I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm gonna go with the Giant Snowball. We'll go Bandit here. I don't think he's able to take out any of those recruits to get goblins, so that's pretty nice. We're going to get a little bit of damage here. It's not too bad. Let's go with our Executioner. He doesn't have Evil Executioner, which I'm a little bit surprised about. We'll take a little damage here just to kind of get things the way we want it to. And then we're going to go with the Vines. Look at this, guys. The Executioner is going to put in mad work, and the Vine spell is going to be great for us right there. We'll go with the recruits here right now, keep our Executioner alive, and we're going to continue applying pressure on this left side with the help of a 3-card or 3 elixir bandit, which is just so useful here because he's going to have to go with, he went with his fire spear on that left side, but because he played things in the middle, the princess on the Dagger Duchess on the right side is out of daggers, and that's going to allow our Ram Rider to just clean house right there. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So obviously we have the Evil Royal Ghost coming around pretty soon, I would say. I'm going to go Giant Snowball here. I think that's okay. We'll go Bandit up high. Try to keep the skeletons away from the tower. Not the best way to start things out, but not too bad either. We'll get Bandit to force out... Oh, Skeleton Army. Okay. Executioner is obviously going to do a great job here, guys. So let's see what we do here. Alright, I'm going to go with the Prince. I'm going to go Barb Barrel to kind of clean up that Dark Goblin. I'm going to just leave that to kind of crash onto the tower, and I'll go with the Giant Snowball afterwards. And since we took some damage on that left side, I'm fine taking a Wall Breaker shot to the face on the right. But yeah, I mean, all in all, you know, with the Evil Royal Ghost coming along, I think we can definitely, if you want, go for that and then maybe sub out the Bandit. I think that would be a solid option. And then give up your probably Evil Giant Snowball. I think the Executioner is a bit too valuable to give up in terms of defense. You guys have seen already how absolutely useful it is. So, but that will be up to you, you know, depending on what you want. Let's go Barb Barrel here. Yeah, we're going to keep that very, very healthy, guys. I think we'll be fine. Oh, we almost take that out, too. That would have been really sweet. Evil Giant Snowball might have been a little bit excessive, but we should be fine. We'll send the Ram Rider as well, since he spent so much elixir. And it's not even double elixir yet. So we're going to get Ram Rider on tower. And... oh, do we kill the... we need to kill Evil Larry. That's what we need to do. Alright, we're going to do this here. I know he's going to get a lot of damage, but all in all, we're still going to work that out really well. So obviously, you know, Executioner is going to do a great job against your opposing Evil Skeleton army. We'll hit him with a Vine Spell here, just to make him work a little bit harder to kind of clean everything up. Executioner is going to do a great job cleaning all that stuff up as well. And, oh, we almost get a hit on that tower. That would have been super sweet. Let's do this here. We'll go Barb Barrel right on top of this. Right when that pops. Obviously, I'm going pretty one lane here. But given everything else, it's not too bad. Wow, I'm kind of surprised he did that. Because Ram Rider is just straight on tower. We'll hit him with the Vine Spell, take out that Dark Goblin quicker, and freeze that tower from basically doing any damage to us. Or to our Ram Rider. And Ram Rider is going to clean things up. Guys, that's one of the benefits of rocking a deck like this, where you can just apply pressure non-stop on either side, and your opponent, it's really difficult for your opponent to defend it. If your opponent doesn't have opposing or their own recruits, it just makes it so much more difficult for them to defend a deck like this. Plus the recruits, you know, with the Bandit on one side and you have your Ram Rider on the other side, it's absolutely lethal. Whether you have a Ram Rider or Prince or a combination of those three, you know, really, really solid stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This deck, I think, is still going to be super, super relevant this season. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.